So I can use another color. So very importantly is that this is the augmented matrix, right? So this matrix of coefficients has two columns, right? So this last row is bad news because this last row has a 1 in the last column, right? So that means 0. This implies basically 0 equals 1, which is a contradiction. And that's what you would use to argue that the solution set we were looking for is an empty set. So that solution set has no members in it, which means that these values of alpha 1 and alpha 2, they do not exist. It's not possible. So in other words, is this set a member, is this column minus 5, minus 6, minus 12, is this column a member of the span? No, it's not a member of the span, right? Now you repeat this procedure with each of the candidates and let's see what you get. So I know that you probably already know the answer, but let's row reduce with every single one of those candidates and let's write down what is the RDF and write down what you conclude. Let's say, let's take 5 minutes.
Okay. Do we need to do the REF by hand or can we use the?
No, use the calculator.
Okay. Or we'll just do one REF by hand.
You can do one by hand, yes. They're not too long, right? They're just 3 by 3 or.
So you want us to show first row for 6 and 5?
You need to use a calculator, right? Oh, you want us to have it? There it is. Well, it's like, we can just, if you do the task. So, did we use the same prompt for the first question?
No.
Yeah, but if you get the numbers, if they didn't give you the accurate.
Hunter, would you mind to stop the sharing? Okay, now I can. I was a little lost because I didn't know where the chat was. Okay, Aaron, will you be able to share your screen for the next question in my open math? And we can do what we did with Hunter, that I can annotate your screen. Yeah, okay. So just be ready, Aaron. Just open my open math and excuse me. Also, Aaron, you're gonna need, like Hunter, you're gonna need something to row reduce, either Wolfram alpha or something like that.
Which one is this the comprehension spanning vectors? Yeah, this is the right problem. But he set us up in groups. I'm pretty sure the group. What group are you in? I just need to chat.
What group is this?
We don't know if he's in our group. I'm just figuring out which group I'm in.
Yeah,
I know.
but what's your group?
Vectors.
Vectors, that's right. Okay. Who is? Every group has the Teams chat up and running. So is Aaron a member of your group?
Aaron?
Vectors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is just us two. You think everyone else?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, tell him that I don't have my computer.
You're alone?
Yeah.
But are you talking to them? You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we want.
I have 2 possible answers, although one of them gives definite answers to the variable, and the other one, other one does.
Oh, no, he and I guess we all just got different numbers. That's dumb. That means I'm gonna have to do them.
Yeah, well, I understand, like, and the other one is this good? No, but there's a problem. So there's that. And if I use another one of the potential, one to one. Gives me this. So I'm not sure which one. Good question.
The one you did by hand.
This is the one with my hand, and it was wrong. I know that much because it had 0, 0, 5.
Okay.
In this instance,
We're gonna have to still, even when you're using the calculator, we're gonna have to write it by hand. I mean, write something down.
okay.
So
So write the.
let's go back to the first thing you showed me.
Okay. See, it was -5. Oh, wait, that probably won't be the actual answer because it's a trivial solution.
Okay, but okay, so that's
That was
here.
probably the one day.
Write the matrix that you start with,
So I gotta.
which is that one.
Let me see. So here's what my issue with this matrix is that does the span is the span required to be non-trivial?
Hold on.
I would check.
Okay, this is the initial matrix.
Yes.
So column 1 and column 2 are the two vectors that define the set, right? You're given a set with two vectors. That's column 1 and column 2.
Yeah.
Column 3 is the candidate.
Yes.
Okay. Now write an arrow and write REF on top of that arrow.
Oh, REF.
Now we're gonna write the last one.
Okay.
I would check
So
Okay. So
this.
now let's go back to see the statement of your question.
So statement of my question.
Mhm.
It says which of
Okay.
the following vectors are in the space spanned by V?
Mhm.
Check if I can select more than one. I can. Okay, it's
Okay.
okay.
I like that because we're gonna comment on that. Okay, so this,
Mhm.
this. So can I also use? I should have my own pen, but like, right. So this here would be like U1,
Mhm.
and this is like U2, and this we can call it W.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's W a linear combination of U1 and U2. So according to this, there is no one in the last column,
Right.
right? So this is looking good. So this one is leading one. This one is a leading one.
And there's no leading ones in the bottom.
No leading ones in the bottom. So here R is 2, and in this case N is 2.
And minus R is 0.
N minus R is 0. So that's looking good. So D is 1 and 2. F is 3. But there is no, if there are variables, the variables stop at 2, so there's no free variables. So basically this tells you that alpha 1 is 1
And alpha 2 is 0.
and alpha 2 is 0.
Okay. Do I need to
That would do it
do I need to do this again?
for every single one of them.
For all 5 of them?
Yeah.
Do I need to write R and the N minus R